Welcome to The Dreamer and the Designer. I'm Dana, the Dreamer.
And I'm Chris, the Designer.
And today we're going to talk about what's in a name. That's the catchy title. I actually came up with a name for this vlog. That's awesome, because guess what? We still can't figure out what our name should be.
Yep, as we mentioned in episode 5, we are rebranding and we are still trying to narrow down what our name is.
Okay. Why is this so hard? Why is finding a name for yourself so difficult? Well, I mean, there's several things. There's not only the actual picking of the name, but then if you're a web-based company, you have to make sure that the URL? The URL, all the hashtag handles and the little tweetsy things and all that. You gotta think about that. So there's that. But we also went through the list of things that we definitely didn't want in a name.
Mm-hmm. And that was sort of, I'm pretty good at deciding what things I don't like, taking away options. So I was thinking of naming conventions that are pretty popular right now, where you do something with a noun and the noun. So for example, for a long time, Dana and I have been going by The Fox and the Wolf. Mm-hmm. If you go to the foxandwolf.com, that's our website. And right now, I think there's some music up there that you might want to listen to.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this.
And this is...
Check it out.
Mm-hmm. And so I just felt that the noun and the noun was a pretty trendy
the
thing.
Suitcase and the satchel.
Yep.
The acorn and the kernel.
And so I said, okay, let's avoid that. And then another one that I wanted to avoid was a name with a number in it. And to be honest, I have a hard time remembering companies or restaurants that include numbers in their name.
No Omnibus 35.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No Table 11, which I actually really, really wanted to go with Table 11.
Yeah, I really like that name.
Personal,
that name is really significant for us as in our family.
But no numbers. So no numbers, no noun and noun. So were there any other restrictions you had put on the process?
Well, I really wanted to focus on one word names so that you didn't have to really kind of take a couple seconds to spit out the name. So our current name, C. Brymehurst Media Co., takes a little bit. Yeah. So I wanted something simple.
And you have to spell it for people and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, like we went through a lot of ones that we kicked out and said, hey, what about this? What about that? We're like driving down the road. I'm like, what about road sign? What about railroad crossing? What about leaves of grass? Like that kind of thing. So lots of brainstorming's happening, guys.
Yeah. And right now we feel really good about a couple names that we've chosen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so we've actually submitted them to our personal focus group.
Yes, which we will in future episodes be talking about our personal focus group, which I think will be really fun to talk about. But yeah, like, so we've been running it by our people. We've been running it by each other. It's like in the topic of conversation. Randomly throughout the day, I'll go to the online thesaurus and look for like synonyms for concepts that I like or like that kind of thing, hoping to come across the thing. You know what this is really similar to, honestly? When we picked our name for our daughter.
Yep. You start out like just spitting out names that you like and names that maybe have a bad association. You're like, okay, unfortunately I have to cross that off the list, and you go from there.
It's like that. It's like naming your baby. But you know what, the good thing with us is that it was a surprise. The gender of our baby was a surprise. And then when she was here, finally arrived, we both separately saw her and thought the exact same name. And so I think this is gonna be maybe not quite as similar as naming our child, but I feel like it's one of those things, like when you see it, you know it, like kind of thing. So I'm just having faith in that. So anyway, thanks for tuning in and listening to us talk through what the process has been for us. I hope it's helpful. Have you had trouble naming things before? What kinds of things do you do to decide to make big decisions on things like this in your branding process? So, give us a shout, let us know, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.